So I'm a big fan of Zeekr. Last year, I got to visit Hangzhou and the Geely family, and I knew from the moment I sat in a Zeekr and talked with the people at Geely that Zeekr was something special. It was something interesting, and I really got a good sense of what they're trying to accomplish with this brand. At the factory in Ningbo, it was a pre-production model, but I was blown away by it, and I've been a big fan. If you follow my main vlog channel, you know I'm a huge fan of Zikr and the plans that they have for the future. And sure enough, they've come out with their second model, the 009, and this is what it looks like. It's very modern. They're mostly used, especially in a black one like this, as kind of executive cars. And you can see that when you look at the interior of this car. The Zikr 009 is an electric luxury minivan with 536 horsepower and 511 miles of range. Wow. Wow, we are getting to this point now. Geely-owned Zeekr introduced its second production model in China, the Zeekr 009 minivan, with impressive specs, striking styling, and a luxurious 6-seater cabin. The exterior of the Zeekr 009 was previewed in August 2022, followed by interior shots in October. The model was designed by Zeekr's design center in Gothenburg, Sweden, under the guidance of ex-Audi designer Stefan Silaf. I hope I said that name right. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. Standout features include the large illuminated front metal grille, slim DRLs, and full-width LED taillights. The minivan rides on 20-inch wheels and features large sliding doors. You can see there, it's striking. That front grille, all of that chrome, especially on an electric car. I haven't really seen this in an electric car. Maybe the Hongqi, pretty gaudy. I'm not sure I like it, but I get what they're trying to do with it. It's supposed to stand out, and it does stand out. The vehicle's footprint is typical of a large minivan, measuring 5,209 millimeters or 205 inches long, and 2,024 millimeters or 79.7 inches wide, and 1,867 millimeters or 73.5 inches tall, with a wheelbase of 3,205 millimeters or 126.2 inches. Predictably, the Zeekr 009 is quite heavy, tipping the scales at 2,830 kilograms, or a little over 6,000 pounds. Wow. Yeah, that is pretty heavy, but if you're going to get that kind of range out of something like this, you got to have a very large battery bank. Inside, there are 6 individual seats arranged in 3 rows. Besides the large infotainment touchscreen and the digital instrument cluster on the dashboard, there is an optional 15.6-inch fold-down screen on the ceiling for the rear passengers. Features like the Nappa leather upholstery, the fold-out tables, the internal communication system with microphones for the second and third rows, a panoramic sunroof, a touch-sensitive controls integrated into the sliding doors, and the fancy audio system make the cabin a pretty luxurious place. Furthermore, there's an optional air suspension with electromagnetic vibration dampening technology and self-leveling function, claiming to offer a more comfortable ride, and also automatically lowers the vehicle, making it easier to enter and exit the cabin. The Zeekr 009 also gets the latest advancements in terms of safety tech, with 30 ADAS thanks to Geely's collaboration with autonomous driving specialist Mobileye. Hardware includes 7 cameras, 4 surround view cameras, 12 close-range ultrasonic radars, and 1 long-range millimeter wave radar that continuously scan the surrounding area. The Zeekr 009 is based on a stretch version of the SEA module architecture, which also underpins the Zeekr 001 shooting brake and many other models from various Geely brands, including the Lotus Electra. Zeekr claims a torsional stiffness rating of 36,450 nanometers? I honestly don't know what that is. It comes fitted with dual electric motors offering all-wheel drive and producing a combined 536 horsepower with a 0 to 100 kilometer acceleration in 4.5 seconds. The Zeekr 009 is probably the quickest production minivan in the world right now. Who knew minivans? I think they've tried to make performance minivans in the past, but Nothing like this. You can see that grill just stands out, doesn't it? It almost looks like a pickup truck grill. More importantly, the 009 introduces the new Qilin battery supplied by CATL. The lithium nickel manganese cobalt battery pack has a capacity of 140 kilowatt hours, which is good for an electric range of 822 kilometers or 511 miles, according to the CLTP cycle. While WLTP and EPA figures would certainly be less optimistic, this is an impressive figure for a minivan, surpassing the range of most gas-powered models. Yeah, road trips. The Zeekr 009 is already available to order in China with prices ranging between 499,000 yuan, or about $68,000, and 588,000 yuan, going up to a little over $80,000. Zikr wants to expand in Europe and North America, although it is not clear if the minivan will be exported to those markets or remain China-specific. Overall, Geely wants to have an annual production of 650,000 vehicles for global markets by 2025. Minivan culture was in its heyday in the 80s and 90s, probably even the early 2000s a little bit, but it has really given way to SUVs. However, minivan culture here in Asia continues to be hot. Everywhere I go, every country I go to, the minivan is the preferred choice of transportation for not just business executives, families on vacation. It is a workhorse, as pickup truck culture has yet to really take off in a lot of Asian markets, most notably China. Minivan culture continues to play an important role alongside SUV culture. What do you think of this vehicle? I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see it. I mean, the interior looks fantastic, but I won't know until I sit in it. What do you think? Comment below, let it be known.